And we're on.
Hey, hey, hey.
What's going down? Well, I'm Lindsay in Kansas City, Missouri.
Texas.
Yeah.
No, I'm in Dallas, Oklahoma. I'm sick of life right now and recording this shit on YouTube.
Right.
Technical difficulties we keep having.
Right. We just had them all. But we still bringing the video. We still getting it together.
Yes, forgive my niggatry. I got that fucking in my system.
Right. And it's 11 o'clock at night, and we are talking about what? Love and hip hop. New York, the rats, the sewer rats in New York. The subway rats. Right, the subway rats in New York.
Oh my God.
Alright, so let's get into Yandy ass. Yandy was messy for that one. She was messy. Ain't no way around that one. Ain't no way you can sugarcoat it. She was messy. Because that wasn't no near about no place. And everybody knows that it don't matter what type of publicity, good or bad, it's always a positive. So somebody coming into it messy, that's just odds on them. You know what I'm saying? So whether it's good or bad publicity, it's still publicity. There's no such thing as negative publicity. So why is she even worried about somebody coming in messy?
I don't know. Yandy is just. Sometimes I wonder. They claim she's such this great businesswoman. Sometimes I feel like she dingy as all to be. Like she just don't catch on and get stuff. Like
that's what it seemed like. But I looked up her net worth and it's a lot. It's up there. Her and Mendeecees. I want to say Mendeecees was like 10 million.
What?
Yeah.
Girl, tell Mendeecees come on home.
See.
I didn't know he was talking like that.
Me either. I ain't never heard of him. Never heard of him until last season. But yeah. And
I thought he was another Apollo.
Okay. Right. Just look real good on your arm. But I don't think he's all that hot. Like everybody keep on talking about Mendeecees. I don't think he's all that great.
Girl, let me have one of them good haired children he had.
Okay.
Girl, them little boys were so handsome. I said,
yeah, now he can make some kids.
He a little too petite for me.
You and me both. Been broken in half.
But he is attractive. He is a very nice looking young man. He carries himself very well. But other than that, he's petite. That's why he can stand on them stacks.
Yeah.
Petite that much.
Yeah. So in height and width. Okay. But
and, I'm trying to think what else was what was I gonna say? When okay, so I'm skipping past Yandy this season for me ain't got no life. Her life last season was Mendeecees and the whole engagement and jail, and she had a lot going on last season. This season to me, she's just crying about missing Mendeecees and being messy, and I'm just over her already.
Yeah.
But,
I would say this, that last season, in the midst of filming a reality show, reality did happen for her.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And that's the thing. They did bring it into, their scripted situation, which like I said, it was real life stuff though. So that was messed up, especially after just having her baby. I thought that was the worst. But I've been down that road. Oh, have I? And I know her pain, but she better tighten up, girl. Especially if you got to do a long haul, honey. It ain't gonna get no better. So, but my thing is this season, who I think gonna bring it is Miss Naya. I really do, because she already started off the second episode when she popped off on Rich and told him he was a cornball.
She got him together.
Yes, she did.
Oh my goodness.
She told the truth, shame the devil. She didn't sugarcoat shit for Rich nothing. She said, look, you're washed up, you're played. Nobody
Okay.
Olivia's nowhere to be found. And who else could you even really bring up on his roster? Because hell, who else have you really messed with? So she served his ass. And she
Man.
served Erica too on this episode.
Yeah.
Where Erica they're trying to play the whole I'm Erica Mina, put the Mina magic on it. Bitch, who are you, first of all? What is it that you got popping and cracking that makes you think that yes, you on Love and Hip Hop Resort? Yes, we know. What else do you have popping? Nothing. And like when Joe was trying to explain tonight, why are you trying to even put Erica on the song when you already messing with dudes like Fabulous and Jada Kiss on fire? Why would you stoop down to Erica Mina?
Right.
Girl,
Right, but you know what, I do respect her for saying, you know, I gave her my word. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I do respect her for that. But what makes it so bad is that Erica thinks that she just on this higher level than she's not. And I
thought she was Beyonce.
man, I'm just trying to figure out why when this is all surplus for you. Why are you, when the homegirl's trying to get at you, are you just MIA? And then all of a sudden you want to come to the studio, oh yeah, that's hot, look. Girl, I'm going to need you to have several. Right.
I'm busy, you know, I model and girl, model for who? What low budget, $1.99 free online magazine are you modeling for, honey? You ain't on no Vogue, you know, Elle or no Cosmopolitan where it's gonna take some time to just get to the go. And you across the globe filming somewhere, girl, you was right there in New York in somebody's back alley straddling the motherfucking chair. And that shit took every bit of an hour for you to get your little coins. Bitch, you was not that busy.
Right. Right.
My nerves. Ooh.
Right.
Like, ass itch, girl. That kills me. This is them hoes that I cannot stand. You know, it's a gang of them in Kansas where they doing the most.
Right.
But ain't doing shit.
Right. But you posting everything on Facebook. But if you so busy, get off Facebook.
Girl, if you had to, don't get me started. I'll be the half bitches committing suicide. Jumping off bridges and blowing out their brains. I know the Georgia was working with, girl.
Right. Right. I ain't got time.
I feel you. Now listen, this Saigon and Erica Jean character, child.
Now I do like Saigon. He had this hit a couple years ago that when I had XM in my car, I played the crap out of it. I ended up downloading it and everything. And I played it. But I can't remember it. It was him and Just Blaze.
19 Never 2.
Whatever. Whatever.
Girl. I ain't gonna take his music from him because I have heard of Saigon. You know, I've heard he's fairly respected in the whole hip-hop industry.
Yeah.
Skills. I ain't gonna take that from him. What I am gonna say is his acting skills are terrible.
Yeah, yeah. Especially if we doing that talking head. Oh my God, it's like so theatrical.
He sounds like he's talking from a teleprompter. Like
I got 2 kids. Right. I got 2 kids. 1 month apart.
Girl, he sound like some phonics for real.
Right.
Why is he on here playing like this? You should have just went off the head and said, you know what I'm saying, say how you do instead of letting them feed you some lies. But maybe he just couldn't come up with nothing that was worth for him. And that Erica Jean, that bitch is terrible. She is.
Oh, you talking about terrible in every way.
She looks like the struggle. I'm for real. She's terrible.
Right.
I don't know what rock they found her up under to do all this. I don't know why they ain't slapped no braces on that girl's mouth. I don't know why they didn't get her foundation together. I don't know why they didn't do a lot of things. She needs to get her life. She is like, she looks 20 in the body, but she looks 52 in the face.
Man, you can tell because I mean she got a nice shape to her. I ain't even gonna like dog her out 100%.
Why are you holding her like this?
Hold her like what?
Like, why are you holding her like this? Why you gotta hold the thing like this?
Because Skype ain't working for me.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. But yeah, and I think what it was with Saigon, he probably was mesmerized by her ass and didn't look at that face.
Oh yeah, the story of every nigga's like he's looking at the back and not the front.
Mhm. Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, she got a nice shape to her, whatever, but that face is like,
I'm
man.
alone. One of y'all
Busted
niggas
and
is crazy.
disgusted, honey. She's
Right. Right.
Put a
And
paper
then
tag
what
on
else
that
can
bitch
somebody
face.
grow up and look
Fuck her.
different? That's all I'm saying.
You want to get on video too?
I think can one of
Alexa's in the background.
Ah, Alexis girl.
Hey, Denise. I said, can somebody change and look different? Everybody look the same. I mean, that makes sense. I think Jessica, she looks the same. Lacey looking the same. Shantae looking the same. Lindsay, Ashley, don't nobody look different. Did we grow up or we still kids?
I'm telling you.
Man.
You look like you look when we used to play in the basement at the house.
Girl, everybody don't say that to me. I'm like, Chad, I wish I was still that young.
Man. Take it as a compliment.
Okay, so what else?
But is there anything else that happened on this show besides the fight?
Oh, when Hudson Harry found that hair on the bed.
You know what? I'm over Joe Budden. I'm over Tahiri. They can go somewhere. Like, for real. They can go somewhere out off of VH1. They don't even need a spin-off. They don't need nothing like that.
I'm with you on that.
Because
one.
their whole storyline, I can give two fucks about, for real.
And my thing is this, like, what is y'all story now? Because last year was a whole, okay, you had Caitlyn and Tahiri was on the side, and they was funking. Okay, so now y'all together, which, for me, I felt that last season that y'all was together then, too. And now y'all on this back and forth stuff again, and these shit, like, the story is getting old and tired, it's late, it's play. Why y'all keep it's like they keep rehashing and rehashing the same story over and over again. I'm over them and all that old extra drama. The foundation on a pillowcase, what is this in girl vibes?
Right.
Everybody else. It ain't nothing new. He been cheating on his girl. He been doing that for 15,000 years. What changed since last season is nothing.
Right.
But,
Right. You already know. You've been dealing with him for how many years? You already know who you're dealing with.
Exactly.
You know.
Right here, she keeps saying, I've been with Peter for 13 years. Well, bitch, you know he ain't shit then. It ain't nothing new.
Right. He didn't have money 13 years ago, and he sure ain't got that shit down.
Oh, man.
Because I'm sure he ain't cashed a Love and Hip Hop check yet. they 3 episodes deep. You gotta get on before you start cashing in them checks.
Girl, Peter cashed a check. Child support gonna be on his ass so quick.
Right. She probably got child support on
for
him
all
too.
7 of them kids. We need all.
How many kids do he really got?
He got 7 kids, let's say, because he got 2 by her. He got the 1 illegitimate kid. He got Corey Guns, and I think he got another baby by Corey Guns' mama too. That's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5.
He just been slanging.
I think they said he had 7 kids.
He just been slanging it all up in the tri-state.
Who was fucking his late ass? Who was letting them hit raw? The big bro. Like, why was you? I don't know. What's the saying that they getting up with a wet pussy and dry pockets? Girl, please. They crazy for that one.
Man.
I don't know. Maybe he was throwing it. Maybe he was tossing it at him, no, girl, because that must have been what it is. He had them digmatized, honey.
Right. And that mouthpiece, cause he can talk a game. He can talk it. He can.
And you know when it's that old player, like that old shit, that shit have your ass stuck. He done sold your ass a dream and your ass is going crazy.
Right.
He
sold them Universal Studios and Disney World and Euro Disney and took your ass right to World of Fun.
Took your ass to the local carnival in the supermarket parking lot, honey. He gave you those 6 Flags over USA, honey. He gave you carnival. I'm telling you.
Right, he gave you straight up block party.
Okay. Girl, he ain't nothing. Oh, man.
Oh my God, he gave you a hood block party where they went around collecting $5 from each house.
$5 from every house on the block.
Right, you cannot get in. Did you pay your $5? Is your name on the list? Did you pay the $5? No, you only paid for 3 kids. You got 4.
Okay. Girl.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
I mean, but he, and then, girl, did you see the picture that was going around of him when he had the dirty feet on the first episode?
Oh, yeah.
I said, you can tell that they some rough motherfuckers. For one, they in that Section 8 apartment. For two, the floors are so guzzy and dirty, this nigga look like he got shit on the bottom of his feet.
And then people were talking too much. Right. People were talking too much shit about that apartment, and then they were talking about how she got sheets on the comforters. Not sheets on the comforters, but sheets on the couches and stuff.
Yes, honey, she's low budget. Let me tell you something. That bitch probably works at your local call center, making $12.50 an hour, doing the best she can to provide them a studio apartment for them to have all they belong.
Right, because the cost of living is not cheap. Not cheap. Right.
And that bitch holler from the bathroom, and for me, what did you holler for when it looked like he was sitting right across from you in the Hell, please, they trying to make it seem like they had this big old
right.
apartment. Girl, y'all is living on top of each other. The baby sleep on the futon and on the floor. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm like, what is going on? They just,
right. So they doing whatever they can to get their little coins up.
I see, honey.
Right, because they saw how Stevie J came up. But my thing is that Stevie J was already certified in these streets. He was already, you know what I'm saying? Like, he already been there and done that. Peter Guns, you had one hit. I remember your second song because I liked the second song, but it wasn't a hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was, I mean, come on now.
It was Peter Guns, honey.
Yeah,
Peter Guns was the T back in the day. He was.
He was.
That little Yankee jersey he had on in the Uptown video. He was decent.
Right, with the little bob, you know.
Right.
Yep, and Lord Tariq wasn't that bad looking. Right.
Lord Tariq is still good. I would tell the truth, shame the devil. That one right there, he was old chocolate drop, honey. Ooh.
Yeah.
You can have that light skin. Give me the chocolate.
Ah, shit, I don't want him there. I don't.
Stupid.
You know what? Nah, some of them maybe. Some of them.
90% of them.
Nah, I'm still attracted to the
and
yellow.
You know I love me some Chris Brown. Now, you know that's light skin #1.
Okay.
Everybody come for him when they say light skin, but I don't give a damn. He's sexy, he's fine to me. But like, I don't know, it's the other ones I have to. It ain't even really that. It's just that light skin men for me. All the ones I know for the most part are soft as shit. Soft as medicated cotton. I can't take it. I need somebody who got some nuts and some balls and skin on their dick. Goddamn, we both can't be windmilling in the fight, motherfucker. Text the motherfucker, do something. They can wrist whip this motherfucker. I don't know, life gives me so bad, but I ain't gonna throw no shade because my baby like he ain't on that, so you know, I ain't gonna throw too much shade because they make me nervous. I would not get caught in the dark alley with a light. And I'm the bitch. After my ass, because I run, leave me to fight Freaky J.
Oh, yeah. my dude, all day.
Yes,
All day. It's not a game out here in these streets, honey. It is not a game. Boy, when I was at that concert and he looked at me for them 5 seconds, my whole section was like, yeah. I was not a game. It was not a game. That made my year. That made my freaking
I
year.
know it did, girl. You know, I have yet to get to a Chris Brown concert.
Man, and I heard he goes all the way in. I know people that saw him at the Sprint Center, boy.
He can go all the way in.
Man. Man. Did you hear both of them on that song with August Alsina, the remix?
Yeah, Trey and him, yes,
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
That was cute.
Yeah, it was
Trey
cool.
was nasty, girl.
Yeah, it was cool. It wasn't my fave, but his EP is cool though. I got it. It's real good.
Yeah, I like August. He can really sing. That's
Yeah.
what I like.
And you know, that accent, boy, anybody with a New Orleans accent can get it, hands down. You ain't gotta work for it.
They can have them big dumb
But all they gotta say is baby. They just gotta say baby one time and
baby.
baby. Love it. Love it. That
They
accent.
got a mouthful of mush. You gotta stop normal. Look, I ain't got time to be translated. What the fuck did you say?
Right, like can we start over? So I love it. They can say the phone book. And I'm gonna be like, what'd you say? Can you go back to page 22 again? I didn't. Right. Right. Where the number section?
See, that's how I feel about East Coast. I'm a East Coast boy. I like real talk. You should say, honey. East Coast, yes, that's
Yeah, I'm cool.
fresh
It's cool. I mean, I ain't never thought about it one way or another, to be honest. I've just always been Southern. Like, I always like that Southern accent.
And you know, and that's crazy, because especially now me living in the South, like, see, I don't know. And when I hear people talk down here, maybe because we're more further north and then we're kind of west, so we get more to California where we kind of pronounce our words, and we say the long R's and all that. Like, I'm just so used to that. And like I said, East Coast, that when I'm down here, people sound dumb when they talk to me. So that's why I be like,
Yeah.
And I don't want to, put no shade on the South. It's just, I'm a speak for where I'm at specifically in my area. When I hear people talk about anything and they doing all this, like, already, that's a,
Yeah.
I swear they say that to everything. They already. What? Bitch, already what? Already damn. I don't like it.
Right.
It don't move me.
Yeah, I think it's more of the stereotype that we have for Southern people. We already think that they're not that intelligent. But then when they talk, sometimes they prove us wrong, sometimes they prove us right. You know what I'm saying? But I think, like, it depends, like, in Missouri, it depends on where a person is from, on how we sound.
Hell yeah.
Like, if they coming from Nebraska, right, or like if they coming from Nebraska or Iowa, we sound like we from Mississippi. But if they from St. Louis, we sound like we coming from Canada. So, yeah, so it just depends on where they are. But St. Louis is, man, do you know, before Nelly came out, they was sounding like us. When Nelly came out, that's when they want to sound like they from freaking gutters. I'm like, y'all are nothing but 3 hours away. Where y'all get this Southern accent from?
They said gutters.
For real, they sound like they from the bottom.
I've been wondering, and that's what I've always wondered that, and especially because my oldest son, his daddy from St. Louis, so it's like, I never understood why somebody that is no more than, it ain't like Texas where you got Dallas that's way far north and San Antonio that's way far south, to where y'all 12 hours away and it's like a whole other world, and San Antonio's close to Mexico, so you get a lot more Spanish speaking people and all that type of stuff. It ain't like that. We are 3.5 hours of shit
too.
when I was there. And
Right.
I'm like, how is it that y'all are so, they like totally different from us? But then I look at it too and I say, well, they are closer to Illinois, which brings it to Chicago. But people in Chicago don't talk like that. So
Right. Right. I don't get it either. I don't get it either. And then have you ever just rolled down I-70 in St. Louis? It looks like they took a page out of a 1960 civil rights history book. Like, nothing is freaking developed till you get downtown. All these old buildings look like they straight, like Martin Luther King was straight marching down that street 5 minutes ago. That's how it looks. Like, for real, I can't deal when I ride down there. Like, I used to hate St. Louis. Now I go there more frequently, and I'm with my family down there more frequently, so I like it. I'll get away and go down there. It's nothing. And then, like, I'll go to a concert down there in a minute. Me and my cousin are just ride. You know what I'm saying? But before, I used to couldn't stand going down there.
And it's real, because, like, especially out there, like, out by the airport and coming in, that shit was like, it looked like they forgot about that part of the world.
Right.
Whatever. And then, like, even the houses and stuff. Like, I got a cousin, she live on Kings Highway, and I be driving down, like, y'all ain't gonna update this stuff. Everything's like stones and, you know, brick houses.
Right, and red brick, like blood from a freaking riot. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like, they just had a civil rights riot because somebody was sitting at the counter that wasn't supposed to, and they just freaking had a riot, and all the blood splattered on the freaking bricks because they still bright red.
I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's all the big, but like you said, till you get downtown, and I'm talking about, you gotta really get downtown.
Right.
Even Broadway, down that way, deep downtown, like going towards, what is that, Washington, where the stadium is. That's when it starts to look developed. And then as soon as you pass that shit, it's right back to reality.
Right. And don't go over to Illinois. Don't go to East St. Louis.
No, don't go to East St. Louis. Girl, have you been, I know you done been to the Pink Slip and Bottles Up. You ain't never been over there to East St. Louis to the strip club?
Oh, no. I don't partake in those type of activities.
I'm rat shy. I'm rat shy. But, yeah, girl, I was up there, my friend, we went in there for her birthday. She kicked me in St. Louis, and child, we went over there to the Pink Slip. And I had been in a while, so I kind of forgot about, you know, what it was, but I still remember the way to get there, girl. The whole way there, it's like pitch black, ain't no lights, ain't no street lights, ain't no civilization. Like, it's houses, but it's like, it's like really in the country. It's like, it ain't, I don't know, it's just all back up in the country. And it threw me off, because I was like, I remember this, and then all of a sudden, you just see all these lights. And it's strip club. And it's like, okay. And all these people out there, and it's just, it looks like old houses or something. But big old houses that they made out of strip clubs. And like around it is houses. And it's just, I don't know, it's just don't, it's real country, you know, from back alley, you know, thrown together type. I don't know. Yeah. And then they had all these stipulations. I'm trying to use my damn credit. Bitch gonna say, well, we have to put $100. Bitch, you got to who?
Oh, no.
Yeah, you don't put $100 on my shit, no ma'am. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's not cool at all. I can keep whatever it is that I'm trying to buy. Y'all can have that.
I think I'm trying to get a water or something. I don't remember what it was. Something like that. I don't remember.
And they put $100 hold?
Yeah, she said because they had too many people coming there doing identity theft and things, so they had to crack down on that. And I said, well, bitch, I got an ID.
Right. That's all you gotta do is just show them your ID.
Yeah, folks be so difficult. I'm trying to get over so much to get on my nerves.
Yeah. Well, this is our Love and Hip Hop review that turned into a St. Louis rant. Right. Alright. Well, I think this has been a good first night.
After all the drama and the mess.
Right. And the whole Skype not working, and we just had to do FaceTime ghetto review.
Yeah.
But hey, everybody can't say they can do a ghetto review. Alright, so until next time.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Be good. Stay classy.
Stay rashay.
No, you gotta say sophisticated. You gotta say sophisticated, y'all. It's sophisticated. Not sophisticated, but sophisticated.
That's serious.
Sophisticated.
Hey, serious.
That's your ranche version of sophisticated.
Oh, that's what that is. Oh, okay. Got it.
Like our show tonight is sophisticated. How we doing this?
Right.
It's still kind of classy because, you know, we on iPad, everything, iPhone doing the most.
Right.
But it's ratchet because we nigga read this shit.
Right, because I mean, there is no way that if I'm not holding down the record button, that my fingers should be hurting. Like, yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is gonna be hilarious.
I know.
Alright, well, until next time, America. Wait, who says that? Hold on. Who says it? What is that, like, America's Funniest Home Videos or something?
What?
Until next time, America.
Oh, is that American Film? Yeah, it is, girl. It's Tom Bergeron.
Right.
He be saying that, yes, girl.
Alright, well, next time. Shit. Good day.